Hey guys, it's Dr. Curvy here and we're back with another video. So today's video is very short because I want to talk about the upcoming champions for patch 4.4, and I think these are the right batch for the patch, because every time we get that finalization of like, okay, these are coming, you're kind of like, oh, yep, these are coming. You know what I mean? So I remember when Hecarim, Vladimir, and Nyla were announced, I'm like, no way. But then it happened. So we're gonna take it down a notch and talk about these champions. Now let's talk about the champions first. So it's Sivir. Where's Sivir? Where is she? There she is. She's not popular right now on PC. We have Fiddlesticks, who is... he actually is good. He's good in the meta. Wow. His pick rate, I mean. So that's Fiddlesticks, a jungler. And then the last champion is our little girly Zyra, who is actually #1 right now in terms of support picks, because I think she can do well against these poke type of champions. Not poke type of champions, these tanks. Like a Rakan's engage, a Rel's engage. And Janna's here too. Makes sense. But Zyra is a more aggressive like Janna because of that, you know, the plants, which is going to be so annoying. I wonder how they're going to balance her. Okay, so let's talk about Miss Sivir first. Do you think she will change the meta, or do you think she'll come out OP? Well, let's look at her builds first. You know a champion will do well if you can actually see how she is built, and how the meta would be. So let's talk about Miss Sivir over here. So she's more of a mid gamer. I don't really see her as a late game scaler. The only thing that's more late game about Sivir, to me, I keep saying Severe in my head, Sivir, is that her ultimate, if you guys don't know what her ultimate is, it's this rally-ish on the hunt. Sivir rallies her nearby allies, granting them a % of movement speed for a specific amount of seconds. Now that's fun. That's fun, you know? And any attack she does on a champion will reduce the cooldown of her ultimate. So that's fun, right? And whenever she gets a takedown, she's like Yi, basically. You know what I mean? That's the kicker for Sivir. It's more of the team-wide aspect of her. Solo-wise, maybe. But I'm going to tell you guys how she's being built here. And her passive is really good for poking. She has short range. I think she has the same range as Vayne. Very short. But she makes up for it with this passive, which gives her movement speed when she attacks an enemy. What's the passive called? The Fleet of Foot. Fleet of Foot. Fleet of Footwork should be a good one. Does she build that? No. She builds Lethal Tempo, which is fine. Kraken Slayer is actually a good rune on her for sure. This also gives her this also gives her a bit more range, and this is your poking tool. So she kind of equalizes herself even though she has short range. But how do you think she's built? In my day, when I used to play a lot of Sivir, which is last year, when I used to play Sivir, I play her as an assassin. She has like a first strike Kane type build over here. And you can see her combos are very basic, just a simple Q, that's enough, and a second skill. And this is her all-in initiation combo. But to me, I used to build her more assassin. So what I'm saying is, you guys know what I'm talking about, the assassin build, right? If you're playing Kane in wildrift, you're getting first strike. But I didn't use first strike. I used what's that? Night Harvest or something. Harvest. That one. And then the build is most like Manamune, Dusk Blade, like that. It was all lethal tempo, and they never showed it here anymore because I think it's nerfed in PC, but it could be viable in Wildrift, and that's her better build to me, I guess. I know she has an attack speed build with a crit build, but which you can see over here, they built her like this. See, they even have a mix of her old some assassin stuff over here, but she's more focused on getting her cooldowns ready. As you can see, it's very cooldown centric and movement speed centric, as you can see. This is a strong item. I don't think it's a strong item in Wildrift, a static shiv. So yeah. But yeah, so it depends on how she's going to be focused on build. That's how she's going to be popular. You know, if her crit build is good, she's going to be so annoying. She's going to be a good counter to very squishy ADCs, and you are a squishy ADC yourself. And if she's crit, she can do well against tanks. So yeah. But in terms of like, is she a late gamer, is she a mid gamer, is she an early gamer? I think she's more of a lane bully, and then peaks at mid game, and then late game I think she's more of a team initiator. If she does a lot of damage, then pop off assist, but she's not like Vayne where she's gonna do it alone. I feel like Sivir needs more help. you know? Yeah. Okay, let's talk about Squarespace. No. Let's talk about Fiddlesticks. We'll do Zyra last because I'm a support main. Oh! Fiddlesticks never leaves the meta for me. As you can see, he's top 5 being picked in ranked right now on PC. I don't see him falling off. I kind of can call him like a Kaisa. In a way, you know how Kaisa is never falling off even if she got nerfed. She got nerfed last 2-3 patches ago with Jin. I remember that meta when the collector came out. And now Kaisa's good again with her AP build, which everyone seems to be abusing for some reason. Where did it pop up? Where are you guys watching these contents? So I think Fiddlesticks will just be overall good, no matter what. You know, he has his... when did he take first strike? Hold up, what is happening? He usually takes this. He usually takes this one. Dark Harvest, there we go, there's the word. Girl, I forgot. This is not on PC. So we're gonna have to substitute for something else. First strike, that is very interesting. What's that? I don't know, I'm not updated. I might play some PC after this because I want to do the event pass for PC. But girl, what is this? He has good what's that word? Sieging. He has one of his abilities can actually what's that word? He has good clears. That's why he's also good. He has good clears. One of his abilities actually, whenever he goes on a bush, he places like a ward. Think of it as like a Callista thing that moves around. So he has kind of like a ward built in his kit. And then his team-wide ultimate is such a game changer. He's like one of those champions that never falls off of style. So that's, you know, that's why Fiddlesticks is good. And he's one of the few good AP champions that as a jungler. You know, in PC we barely lack those. We only have Morgana, Gwen, am I missing someone? Lilia. I think that's it, right? Leave a comment down below if I missed someone. Evelyn. Woo! Those are only like the few handful good champions we have in the AP champion side. So I'm glad that they're adding it in. Hecarim is AD. So yeah, we don't really have much Diana counts, Echo counts, but we don't. No one builds these two. No one. We have Diana jungle. Yes, it's a thing, but we don't see it as much. I used to be a Diana jungle main on PC. We don't see much of these two. I remember there was an Echo resurgence for some reason when he got broken, and then nerfed immediately. Like, So yeah, he'll be in good hands. He'll be always in the meta. He'll be like a Kayn or like a Yi. He'll always be there, no matter what the meta is. Because now Evelyn has some competition being a good AP jungler. You know, as these two, not counting Gwen and all. So these are good. This is a good time for Fiddle. Good for him. I didn't mean to click on you, Eve. Sorry. Lastly, I don't want to make this video too long. So how about our Queen Zyra? Woo! Now, she'll get countered fast, but she has good bullying. She's a good lane bully with her plants. If you guys don't know her passive lays them little eggs like that when you walk around, and it pops up depending on the range. And it's random, but not too spammy. Like if one spawned in one direction, one will die off. Or it won't spawn plants in the same direction. It's random, which is good because you have a whole area to play around and kind of keep the opponent on your toes. And she has a lot of brain power if you want to like get techie with it. You know what I mean? So yeah, and she has a good initiation with her third skill. I think you max this one. I don't know why people max this third skill. It doesn't reduce the cooldown. I think it's because the root duration. Yeah, the root duration increases per level. And the only good thing I'm happy about Zyra is she has, what do you call this? She has Leandries. Leandries could be useful. We don't really use much Leandries, maybe on Swain, maybe on Morgana. But this is the one. This is a big year for Zyra. And yeah. Also Zyra is here because of the Coven skin line, which probably I'll talk about in the end as like a finisher. But yeah. And also, like Fiddlesticks, Zyra has this team-wide ultimate. Everyone seems to be going to team-wide ultimates now. This is scary because if her plants are alive and she ultimates in, the plants evolve even further and they gain faster attack speed. So watch out. The only biggest counter to Zyra is Morgana or any spell shield, because if Zyra throws her root, because it has a really long duration, Morgana can just immediately shield. Done. Your initiation was done. You can shield one of your ADC or yourself if you're against a Zyra, and just the other one can move away easy. You know, So yeah, and also Zyra's immobile. Whenever there's someone immobile, you're dead. Especially in this meta, an assassin meta, girl, you really have to play Zyra well into a disengaged champ. And you can see her build is like this. I would take Aerie if we don't have see, I forgot the name. I forgot the name of this. Arcane Comet, yeah. Yeah, she's mostly an Arcade Comet girl, but you can do Aerie, and her build is very girl PC. This could be actually good for what's that tank item? The Sunfire's Embrace or something like that? The one with the Sunfire Aegis, the other version. I forgot, but you get what I mean. It burns. I did this in my Morgana video, so who knows? Roots of Mana, girl. So yeah, so what does that mean for the meta? I think we're getting into more team fighty, which is great. We have a lot of team fighty ultimates. Vladimir, Sivir, Hecarim, because of that AoE ultimate, Zyra, Fiddlesticks. It's all team related, right? There's also another thing I want to talk about. It's Halloween. These are Halloween based champions. Zyra has Coven. Fiddlesticks has Old God, which is basically Coven for guys. And Sivir, I don't know what's... Oh my... Is that right? No. I was gonna think of a legendary. Is Sivir gonna come out with a legendary? That's weird. If she comes out with her legendary, what's that? Solar Eclipse Sivir? That makes no sense. But it makes sense because that skin line is related with Coven. I don't know, maybe her skin's like Pizza Sivir or something. Pizza Delivery Sivir. So what that means is, you know, the Coven skin line. Coven. I keep saying Coven because COVID. The Coven skin line could be coming, so yeah. Get your wallets out, which is weird because September is Star Guardian month. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this quick video. It's not quick. About these new champions and how they'll affect the meta. Leave a comment down below what do you guys think of these three. I'm glad that there's more variety. I'm surprised Viego's not here yet. I think the system is still... I think he's being still worked on. I get it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like the video, dislike if you didn't. Make sure you guys subscribe and hit the notification bell for never upload a new video. I am a wildrift VTuber who mostly does wildrift content. But if you've seen recently, I've been doing some other things on the side to keep up with that daily content. Join my Discord, link is in the description below, and donate to my PayPal if you want to support me in the channel in the long run. Like I mentioned always, I'm not monetized yet, so this is the only way I can get, you know, motivation and grind to keep pushing that daily uploads. Follow me on Twitch at Dr. Curvy TV and follow me on Twitter at Dr. Curvy YT. Get me to 200 followers. I'm mostly active here if I'm not making a video, which is when have I not make a video? I literally made I made 2 videos today. What? And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this patch 4.4 champions will they be OP video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.